All right, welcome back to Crappy Design. I have an ant problem going on right now, and I need to lay one of those bait traps, except I have to record this video before I head out to a lunch. So this has nothing to do at all with the subreddit, but I just thought I'd share my struggles, because right now, I'm having an ant problem. It's a crisis, okay? Every summer, it takes place, and it seems to be that time right now. Anyway, let's do Crappy Design. Hopefully the ant bait trap will not be Crappy Design. But anyway, this shower head stand. So where is it supposed... Wait, does it go across the shower from where the water comes in? But does the water come out of one side and then the shower head? What? Hold on. It doesn't actually have a regular fixed shower head. It only has the bath, and then it has the portable shower. What kind of... Who did that? This looks like it's in a hotel or something as well, which means that it's probably every single one is like this. Oh God, somebody got fired for that. What? Why? This chemistry equipment supplier wanted its name to be a combination of analytical and technology. Oh boy, let's take a guess. What's it gonna be? Anal tech? Analology? Something with anal, not having anything to do with that. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. Yep, I got it right. And also the logo almost looks like it could be an opening of some kind. Like if you were upside down and this was I don't know. It really doesn't convey what you guys were thinking. And now they're probably too big of a company to rebrand or something like that. Sorry guys, I don't know how you really didn't think of that one before you went forward with your branding, but oh well, here we are. If only there was some kind of wedge-shaped surface they could have used so they didn't need to spend all that money on a lift for 2 stairs. Yeah, that seems like overkill. You could have honestly, if it wouldn't look nice, you could have just, I don't know, bolted a piece of plywood in place and you could roll on up plenty wide to do one side as a ramp and one side as stairs. Or you could have just done the entire thing all the way from the entrance as just a really gradual slope. Wow, I bet you this was the contractor like, yeah, sorry guys, you're just gonna have to install this really expensive $100,000 wheelchair lift that I get to pocket 50% of as the person who structured the deal. Except they left out that last part. They didn't say that they were actually gonna pocket like half of the cost of this. They're just like, nah, dude, sorry, there's no way to build a ramp. It's just not possible. I don't know, dude, the city won't allow it for whatever reason. Have you checked with the city? No, but I don't think they'll allow it. But if you get this really fancy wheelchair ramp, I get a great referral fee for it. So can you do that? Thanks. The what countdown? I don't know if this is Crappy Design. I think that's just what it says. Wow, we're having a lot of butt themed stuff. Yeah, no, I think that's just what it says. I don't know if there's any Crappy Design. Is that, oh, the final countdown. Oh my God, I had to even, that's crap. Oh wow, that's the worst Crappy Design of all time, to where I thought it was just the name of the product. It's identical. I guess there's a small difference. That's more of a sharp corner versus a rounded one, but holy crap, dude. Literal Crappy Design in a sense. Well, the final countdown. That makes so much more sense. I was like, what kind of video store are you in? Well, I mean, Adam Sandler's right there, so I don't think it's that crazy. Although I haven't checked in what Adam Sandler's doing recently, so who knows? All right, moving along. A very useful cup holder. Warning: do not put beverages in cup holders. That's something like their lawyers had to just force them to add to the chair. It's like, look, we made this for you to put beverages in, but it's not up to like the International Association of Cup Holder Manufacturers. It's not up to their standards. What, the International IACM. The IACM. Watch that actually be a real thing. It's not up to their standards. You can't actually call it a cup holder. You got to put a disclaimer. But yeah, obviously people are going to store their beverages in here, but just put that in a spot where no one's going to notice ever. It's like, that's totally what it is. It's like lawyers required this for some reason. You look like a real giraffe. What, but why though? Also, it's just like you're kind of part of the head of an elephant. Like doing it with the lion facing straight forward would have been a much better choice. There's just so much wrong with this. First off, if you're gonna do one of these, the face that you're replacing has to be straightforward. You can't do a side profile. and then have you substitute your face and just have it sticking straight forward. Please donate, help save lives. Giraffe fatalities are very common for people going across the African savanna. Giraffes just go down and they pop the head off, and this man, his head was swallowed. And for a mere $5 a month, you can prevent more heads from being swallowed in terrible giraffe-related accidents across the African savanna. That's nice. Always in my mom. Is this like something that you're supposed to gift to the kid on Xbox Live, you know, after he tells you about how it was with your mom last night? You gift him this? You're like, no, I understand. I understand that you've been with my mom quite a few times. Here's a commemorative necklace to prove it. I hope you appreciate it. You've put me in my place. If only a letter existed that somewhat resembled a slice of pizza. Oh man, you really had every opportunity staring straight at your face. And you know what? They were probably like, we've seen so many other companies do a play off of turning the A into a slice of pizza. We gotta be unique, okay? It's absurd that all these people have turned the A into a slice of pizza, when in reality, a slice of pizza is much more similar to an I. All right, let's just roll with that one. Human traffic jams are unavoidable thanks to whomever greenlighted this. Oh, that is an interesting approach. But at the same time, I've been to plenty of places where you go down, you go down here, and then you have to go all the way around again to the other side to hit the next down escalator. And at the same time, you have the ups doing the exact same thing. So the ups are crisscrossing like from over here up to out of frame towards us. And you have to also circle around. And it's like, instead of doing it this way, it's just you're running laps. So, and I feel like there are going to be some people who go one way, some people go the other. Everyone's going to be running into each other. Yeah, it was just never made any sense. Best seat in the house. I feel like that had to have been, I don't know, there's got to be some logical explanation for that. Either they ordered a certain amount of chairs and then they're just like, oh, well, we're either going to throw these out or we'll just put them behind the wall. Or like the wall was brought in after the stands were made and they're like, why would we bother taking out the chairs? They already exist. Doesn't really matter. So I want to believe there's a logical explanation, and then it wasn't like they actually calculated the amount of chairs, including the ones that were going to be placed directly behind the wall. You never know, though. There might be someone who really doesn't enjoy basketball and would prefer to just watch a wall. And that way they're occupying space where they can just be on their phone and someone else can have a valuable seat that they would otherwise be occupying. We're doing a fan service, really. My movie theater tried, okay? Oh God, it's this again. They had some like corporate mandate, like you have to have the Incredibles figures on display by this date. They're like, well, we didn't get them in the mail yet. What are we supposed to do? Well, if they're not on display, we're gonna get fined like $10,000 or something like that. They're like, manager's like, go to the Halloween store, get some costumes, and put them on top of a mannequin or something. I don't know. We just have to get it. We have to get something out there, okay? We can't get fined 10 grand. So just improvise away. Go buy a wig. Go buy a face mask. Go buy the costume. Just anything. Do what you gotta do. Figure it out. Get it out there. That was improvised 100%. Rip Troy. We grind our burgers with beef from Troy. Oh, and it's such a smiley photo, like something you would display on a memorial to someone. Like, poor Troy, he died so that we could live, sustaining us, allowing us to grow with Troy's protein. Troy spent his whole life eating only the purest of meals so that his protein could sustain us for years and years to come. A single serving of Troy's protein is equal to that of 1,000 cows. You should have gone with beef from Troy's farm. Not actually Troy himself, but it's okay. You get the idea. It's just phrasing. Found by the copier. Will You've marry me? Oh, I love you. It's the worst pun. It's not even a pun. It's attempted wordplay. It doesn't work. Ah, no. I'm trying to think of how to salvage this, but I don't think there's a way to salvage it. I don't think this is a thing, and no one's ever done it before because it doesn't work. You're gonna get rejected hard, dude. Whoever you're proposing to, you're gonna, oh God, they're gonna be like, I thought you were actually smart, but now I realize the error of my ways. That's gonna be a no from me, and furthermore, I'm moving out. Ah, no. Did you even review what? I hope that this wasn't actually used. I hope this was used as an example of what not to do in doing a proposal. My friend drank the recommended 30 milligram dose and wonders why he can't move right now. Infused with Aloha orange cream natural craft soda. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, wow. That's bad. That's really bad. Holy crap. Can you imagine if that was on something that could actually kill you? Like a prescription drug or something like that that had horrible, terrible, awful side effects if you overdosed on it? I mean, thank goodness I'm not aware of with THC, anyone ever having, you know, an overdose. I don't know enough. But yeah, oh my God. That's so bad. Yeah, that could be a lawsuit waiting to happen with something else. Because yeah, you know, if you're not really paying attention, or you know, you're 80 years old and it just says pour a 30 milligram thing. You take your glass, you're like, oh, that's 30 milligrams. Okay, pouring it in. Whew. Teddy Longlegs. I think I've seen this one before. Can't remember if it was on here or not, but I've seen an image of this thing. Yeah, it looks like this was used to dispose of a body or something. Like, how can we best get rid of the evidence? Well, we could turn it into a teddy bear and no one will know, and then we'll sell it on Amazon. And that way there will be a record of exactly who sold it to the person. I don't think that's the way to dispose of. I'm totally getting demonetized. We're talking about body disposal here. Anyway, yeah, no, misleading product imaging. Or it could just be forced perspective. Maybe the legs are actually that long. But who designed it that way? Braille numbering on a bumpy surface. Yeah, that's not. Why are there so many? Why is it so hard in so many of these situations on here for people to realize that it should just be dots on a smooth surface? It seems fairly straightforward. There should at least be a standard when it comes to Braille. Raised dots, smooth surface. No confusion necessary at all. But no, let's just, either we don't raise the Braille dots, you know, they'll just be printed on the surface. It's like, well, that's super helpful. Or just put it up amongst a bunch of other textures. I get you know what? This is a genuine question. How, in the event of, you know, a sign that has Braille on it, how does a blind person, unassisted, get to where they actually know where to put their finger? Because say this is at a hotel or something, how have you managed to get to the location of your room to where you know where to feel? Or is it that once someone shows you for the first time, then it just allows you to confirm when you return in sequential times or something like that? Genuine question. I don't know, because it seems like it'd be very difficult to navigate like a hotel or something for the first time. So I assume it's confirmation after the fact for repeat visits or something, like if it's an apartment building where you live. I guess I'm answering my own question, but yeah. The lines printed on my butter dish are soluble in butter. How does that even work? They like paint it on with frosting or something? Or is butter actually just a really good solvent? I've never tried this, but I'm very curious if you just took your finger and, I don't know, put that in the sink and then just rubbed on the line really hard, would it start coming off? Or did the manufacturer actually think that this would work well? And then when you put exactly what it's meant to hold on top of it, all of a sudden it starts dissolving. Apparently butter will melt your insides too, or something like that. I don't think it will. I've eaten a lot of butter in my life. I ate some butter yesterday. Try to lay off of it because it's so good, and I will eat bread all day, every day with butter, and especially when it's like salted butter. Yeah, wow. For the exact reason why it exists is what messes it up. Good stuff. Well, that was it for the last month of Crappy Design. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch up on any videos. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to music playing in the background, link is in the outro over on Merry Music. I'll see you next time.